Okay. Um, Hello YouTube. In this video, it's just okay. Do y'all remember this road? Like actually, the crib or actually, oh wait, actually, I didn't. I don't remember if I told you guys I named it that, but um, so I haven't done like a video, like on this road in a bit, and I've just been like playing it, sorta. I just you know. But let me just, like explain something. Like, so like I haven't, like done a video on this road, you know. So let me just okay, okay, wait, let me just check something. Hold on. Uh, I got copyright on a video. Okay, but I just had to. Okay. Well, anyway, Okay. I'm just gonna get to the point. Okay, I'm not gonna waste your time. So basically, we're gonna be playing, this road for, the video. That's literally what I'm doing. And I've been doing some Minecraft videos, but the last time I have, done a video on this world, it was Minecraft blog number 6, and I've made, like a lot of videos do that. So Minecraft vlog 6 was literally 1 month ago. It says that, it tells you like how long ago you upload something. So we're just gonna be doing like Minecraft vlogs. So since so we're just gonna do that. And yeah. Also, by the way, you could just see that I've got some stuff. Basically, yeah, if you've watched the other vlog videos, and my brother plays on this world too. He said I could like take his stuff in his chest and like basically everything valuable to him, since he doesn't play the world anymore with me. So um you know but I just like got the stuff, and I'm stacked. I'm basically Mr. Beast. He has a lot of lapis, but I don't have an enchanting table. And I mean, I could sacrifice my nether portal, for the obsidian you need. Okay, also I was okay trying to make like a contraption, something, with the composters. Did not work on dog water and redstone, so um I should have watched a tutorial, cause I low-key just wasted materials. But I mean, I still have a stack in 11 iron, so it's. I mean that seems like a lot to me, so it's good. Um. So yeah, I'm just gonna be putting this stuff back right now. Hold up. Also, I can like hear like the sheep in the background. I made a farm, you guys. I've actually done it. So good stuff. Am I right? We got the um uh the you know um the sheep farm. It's doing pretty good. And then here's the chicken farm. There, but there's no chickens. I have literally no idea how they got out. But we're having technical difficulties with it right now. But it's decent. But gotta lead them back. And I hear zombie, but it's like come up with that. But there's like, yeah, I think there's like like free chickens, but they didn't. You Come, how about that? So I gotta like take the snow out too. I just prefer it better like this. Without the snow. I do have to like do a lot of like clearing of snow, sometimes, but hey, it's decent. It's okay satisfying. Also, I don't think most people will notice this, but okay, wait, hold up. Let me just, put on something. So if you noticed, there's like two trees right here, yeah? And then I took them down since, like whenever, like a day passed, there would be like some like I forgot the name of them. Do you know there's like skeletons that like like spawn in like the cold? Like, like snow? Well, they were here. They just like like kept on camping under the trees and they wouldn't die, so I had to manually kill them instead of, the sun doing its job. So, uh also, I found the wandering trader. I low-key just tried to put him inside of a thing. I mean, he had some decent trades, but not that good at building, so he low-key let out, but But hey, also, what do y'all think of the paths? I low-key made some paths, So I just realized, you know, there's just no snow on the paths for some reason. Yeah, so, that's a good thing too. But great. So, what do y'all think of the world? I mean, okay, you know what I mean. What do you think of the changes? You know? I'd say, like, doing good. I died in the nether though, so, I don't have my stuff, but, I mean, I died in the nether, like, with my copper. Wait, okay, wait. Okay, let me just put my stuff away while I'm talking about it. So, let me just, explain. So, basically, there is, like, like, do you remember the portal I showed you from earlier? You, like, talking about, like, trying to sacrifice it for an enchanted table? Yeah, that one? So, basically, I was going in there, and I was, like, like, near lava. And then, basically, there's, like, some, like, piglins. Yeah, I think, the dudes who trade gold and give you stuff, like, those dudes. But, basically, they just, they were trying to attack me since I, wasn't wearing gold. So, and then basically, ooh, I was bridging, like above. Do you know how there's like, like really big pools of lava? Like in some areas of the Nether. Yeah, I was, like bridging above those, and I missed one block. Okay, a single block. And then I fell to my demise, to my death in the Nether. So, and my stuff got burned and I died. So, But dude, as soon as my brother said, like yes to me getting his stuff, dude, basically it was just like, like a new starting point, Like, I got iron now, dude. I have a stack and 11 iron, dude. I'm stacked, literally and figuratively. Get it? Okay, okay, that was funnier in my head, but yeah, okay. So, and I don't really have any backup, like armor that I had for copper. Like, I didn't have any backup armor. I just, make basically like, I keep on forgetting. I just like, I basically, like, I just like sometimes have like, wait. Oh, okay. I just got, wait. Okay, but dude, my mind is, I'm focusing on two things, explaining and doing stuff. Okay, but, okay. Oh yeah, wait, I gotta compost them too, stuff. But, I got a lot of seeds, so, I could make more sheep and, do that. So, I keep on forgetting about, oh my god, bro. Just multitasking is not for me, dude. Oh my god. But what do y'all think of that house though? Like actually, it'd be so for you right now. Okay, no, I get it. Yes. Okay. 42, 16 seeds, dude. Boom. Let's give it a second, you know. Dude, you need so many seeds to, you know, like actually make the bone meal do that, I swear. Nah, I agree. 15 more, you know. You know what? Yeah, 31, you know, for stuff and stuff. So, you know, keep. An apple. I don't really, you know, think apples are the boom. You know, decent. So I'm not gonna, you know, bone meal my stuff, so, you know, weird. I mean, beetroot is a decent source of food, I'd say. Though bread is OP. You know, I'm just, okay, yeah, ever. One seed, 31. You know. I bet. I just need to, you know, like, reorganize my inventory. It's pretty cooked. It's like, you know, outside from this, it's pretty big. So, you know, let me just, you know, like, do some stuff and then I'll get back to talking. Also, you know, you may be wondering why you know, I have a book and quill. You know, I look at just, you know, like, write down what I want to do. You know, it's just like, it's just basically organization. You know, I don't know how to add it. I don't know how to explain it, but, you know, you know, just, but yeah, you know, I just could note stuff down. You know, it's simple. 5 chess histories. You know, pretty good stuff though. I mean, dude, yeah, I don't need it. Wait a minute. Ooh, wait, actually, I could. I have an idea. Wait, do I? I don't know what I would do with 5 chests. What actually? Let me take. I have an idea. Hold up. Oh yeah, actually, I could use the hoppers. I'm a genius. But yeah, you know. Boom. You know. My pickaxe is already dying, dude. So, you know. Okay, wait, yo. I want to build something. I want to try something. You know. Hold on. Let me cook. Boom. You know. Okay. Okay. Wait. Let me just sleep first. And boom. So, you know, if I were to, you know, still have the trees there, you know, they're, what the, okay, I don't know. Let's just, you know, try to ignore that. But, oh yeah, wait. I don't know that. You know, did you see this? Yup. Let him cook. Okay, so, you know, I only have 4 hoppers, but, you know, it'll do. Plus, you know, it's decent. You know. No, wait. You know, there you only need one more, but you know it's not that deep. Wait. Gotta replace the torch. Boom. You know. Let him cook. Let me cook. I just need like like one. I only need like 3 more hoppers, so you know. Wait. Should I? I mean, I'd be pretty OP now, but frick it. So, you know, what? Does that work? I don't even know. You know, you know, I don't even know how to do redstone, but you know, just guys, just need to do something. You know. Well, what if I were to low-key put something in? You know, I have food to, you know, like that I need to cook. I just wanna, you know, try something. But, you know, I am dog water redstone, bro. I'm, you know, kind of bad, so you know. Wait. You know, it's potato. Okay. Well, yeah, you can't cook carrot. You know. You know. Whoops. Oh wait, something got on my eye, but you know. Okay. We're back. We're back. you know. You know. Let's put in, you know, like pork chop. You know. Okay. You know. Um. Isn't that just that one system? Mm. Oh wait. You know. Okay, this is already cooked. Okay, you know what? You know what? Okay, wait. You know. Okay, bro. I'm gonna crash out. I'm legit gonna crash out. Bruh. Boom. 2 hoppers. Easy. So, you know, I could put ores here, you know. And, you know, I could put food there, so, you know, decent. You know. So let me cook, chat. Let me cook. Wait. Bro. You know. So, you know, we're just gonna get some coal and cook that, so. What do I keep on saying? You know, I said that multiple times. Okay, yeah. You know. Okay, you know what? Hold up. You know what? I'm gonna go on an adventure, chat. You know. Okay, I'm looking that board. I'm making it. Oh my god, my phone, dude. I'm making it my dad. You know that'd be pretty bad. But you know, you know. You know. Dude. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna enchant my stuff, you know, like my stuff before I go to Nether. You know, since I have full iron, you know, like enchanted iron. Okay, you know what? Okay, I don't know actually, but you know. But look at the, you know, like the day counter. You know, like in the top left corner. You know, dude, 214 days played on this. Well, you know. Oh wait. Hold on, wait. Let me cook. Let me cook, bro. Let me cook. Literally and figuratively, you know. Oh wait. Oh, you need to put in the coin. Okay. Noted. Yeah. Wait a minute. I don't know actually. Yeah. Okay. You know. This is so tough. Mm. Iron X. Iron X. Well. So you know. Bet. You. Yeah. That, I'm gonna like just like hold that wait. Let him cook. Literally. Oh wait, I hear a villager. You know, like trading. I mean, wandering. Why do I call it trading village? Oh my god. You know. Wait a minute. Yeah. Yeah, the sheep is lucky. The sheep are lucky getting annoying. Not gonna lie. Well. But yeah, 5. Mm. But my throat, bruh. Do y'all think I should like go grinding for cobblestone and fill it? Like put in the chest? Cause like Loki, No, okay, yo, should I become like a billionaire in cobblestone? Okay, wait. Okay, that'd be dope. Yeah, I don't even, I don't even like, have like a mine. Like I just mine for cobblestone, dude. Like, the only stuff I find is like copper, like, or like, like on some occasions iron or coal. Like coal is the most common, but copper sometimes. Also, these are really long. Wait, oh, I have an idea. What if you made a rail? What if you what if you made a railway system? You like, nah, dude, that would actually be fire. I mean, I would look, have to expand it while we go, but I could, okay, I'm not gonna, okay, I'm tripping. Expert jumper right here, dude. Oh yeah. Dude, look, it's literally, like, it's annihilating my hunger bar, dude. It's just, like, going down. Wait, wait, did we? What, yeah, okay, we're gonna mine, like, pretty fast. Since, we got an iron pick. An iron pick, Yes. Yeah. Jump scare warning, guys. The pickaxe sound though, like the breaking, like of a tool, just kind of, like scares me. Like I don't even know. No, you gotta, immediately, I gotta now. I gotta just go immediately. I can't even say that word. and then I just immediately go back, you know. Low key, you know, the railway system would go hard though. Oh my god, the hunger pie though. Yo, this world is gonna become something big one day. I just know it. Like, bro, I gotta eat, dude. Damn, that took like 2 seconds. I used to have a cobble. I mean, I tried to make a cobblestone get rid of it. You know, we're back. Yeah, dude, it's right now. My heart. Okay, no, let me guess. Okay, wait, you know. Okay, no, I just gotta, you know, make another shield and, you know, okay, dude. You know? I just realized something. Okay, you don't, look, okay, look. Boom, bing, bam. You know, fair shield. Boom. And then boom, bam, boom, bam. Boom. Get it? I like that. Nah, tough. Okay, yeah. Oh, cobblestone. I got 45 is decent. Yeah. Sell it. You know. Another stack to the place. You know, and 17. So, you know. You know, let's just, you know, go check out the, you know, I keep on saying, you know, let's just, you know, okay, let's just check out the farm, dude. Ha, single chicken. Okay, you know what, I might need to, you know, I just, my farm isn't that good. Quit, yo. Hold up, what? Okay, yo. A lot of, you know, sheep here, but you know they could, you know, they can make more. You know what that means? Feeding time, dude. Gotta, you know, gotta, you know, parkour away, you know, through here. Hey yo, bro, it's feeding time. You know, gotta go here. Boom. Simple. You know. Do not. I tried to do, you know, like the rainbow sheep thing. Yeah, I think I added it an extra B, so you know I wish it a name tag, but you know, it's like, dude, why is nobody taking the seats? Nobody want. Bro, you know, dude, you know, I'm gonna cry. Wait, do you have to like manually, you know, like bring sheep in, or? Oh, can we, you know, like feed them? Or, you know, do we have to? You know, I can't even, dude. I'm spamming, you know, like right click, left click, or whatever it is, but you know. Right. Dude, what the heck? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna crash out, bro. Yes, perfect placing. I love perfect placing of water, dude. It's just, you know, like kind of nice. You know. Also, gives me, why is the water too, like, oddly nice? You know, like just look at this, dude. You can't. Okay. Also, yeah, you know, tree. It does look like, you know what? It does look better without the trees, you know. So, yeah. Dude, look at. Okay, you know what? Okay, just okay. Okay. Just look at this. Make a dude a decently nice house, or dude. a decently nice house. Okay, y'all. I just want you to be so for real if I do get comments. You don't like. Do you think this house is decent? You know, like, I mean, it is like, you know, like single player world, am I right? Nobody's gonna look at this and be like, it's bad. Like, you know, why do we even, you know, have a doorbell? Okay, that's, you know, pretty loud. You know. Oh, wait. Okay, you know what? I don't, yeah, I just, you know, don't really want to take down my house because, you know, but, you know. It's just, you know, because, like, how am I going to move myself? Like, dude, look at all this, bro. I'm gonna have to mine every single block of this. I just, you know, don't really, you know, want to. Also, you know, nah, there's a single block here. That's crazy. 360, guys. Okay, but yeah, you know. Anyway, you know, wait. Surprisingly enough, why did I even, you know, make this? I made this for fishing, but you know, it just doesn't be used. You know, it was just, you know, like a big infinite water source. That's it. I'm dog water at water bucket collection. Dude, I'm dog water at, you know, like water bucket collection, dude. Like 360. I'm gonna practice, you know, water bucket collection since, you know, it's interesting. So, you know. Yeah. Okay. You know, maybe this yeah. Okay. You know what? Okay. You know what? This is a decent spot. You know. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna practice water bucket collection. Yeah. Yep. Yup. Yup. Oh wait. Dude, what the heck? Bruh. Wait. Pop. Yup. Okay. Yup. 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 Noted. Okay. Yup. I agree. You know what? Okay. Okay. You know how are we gonna like remember this? Okay. You know what? That would be cool. Okay. You know. So just gotta start here, and then you know. Okay. Do y'all see the vision? You know, like okay. This could be like decent. This could be decent for practicing. So I mean, at least if I, miss it, I'm not gonna die. But, I get just, like heal by eating, so, But, it's, kind of different from other people, but, it's decent. It's decent from... Oh, I still... Is it just because I'm not, like, sprinting? Am I, like, jumping to it, or what? I don't know. But, What do I? Oh my god, I have a single wheat. Oh my god. Oh yeah. You know, just. You know. Yeah, I can see the vision. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to, you know, do a 360 because I low-key can. I hit that. I hit that. Okay, okay. I would admit that is, you know, like 20% impressive. That's decent. That's decent. I'm not gonna lie. But it's not from a high distance, so you know, it's not that. Darn it! Oh, I just, you know, by like a single, you know, like. It's either, you know, like I'm looking either to like, you know, like up or to, you know, down or something, you know, cause like I'm just looking, you know, like two up or something. Look at that! It you know, like landed on that, but I was, you know, okay, he's trying to. You know what? It's called practice for everything. You gotta learn. Okay, guys, you know decently. Okay, I'm gonna try to get 3 clutch hits in a row. You know. Yeah. Okay, no. Okay, we're gonna go to sleep. We're gonna go to sleep. Plus, water could be, you know, used for climbing too. You know, it's pretty easy. Yeah, I think, yeah. We out, skedaddle, skedaddle. Yup, I'm like that. I'm like that. Let's go. You. Okay. Also, do y'all think I should, you know, like get a better microphone? So for you know, like my, you know, videos, you know, like my PS4, whatever, you know. You know. Hold it. Massive. Oh, you know. I'm looking kind of hungry. I'm not going. But, no. Get tripping. Wait a minute. Hold on. Boom! It's beautiful. Anyway, you know. Anyway, wait, what was I gonna do? Okay, yeah. I gotta try something. Hold up. Put my torch. What the heck? Yup. Okay, so you know that's okay. That's, you know, actually decent. You know, that's a wait. Don't people wait? Okay, you know what? I have an idea. Okay, you know what? Okay, wait. Okay, that. You know, would be actually decent. Jeez. What the heck? Okay, get on. Yeah, you know. Boom. I like that. You know, keep going like this. So you know, this is, you know, pretty fast though. You know. Holy beans on toast. The sound effects are, yeah, you know, pretty bad. So I mean, you know, like, dude, not, I mean, not bad, but, you know, just scary. Okay, you know what? You know what? You know what? You know, okay, you know what? Decent. Yeah, okay, but, you know, I'm stuck, dude. Oh my. Get up. Get him, I just saved my whole family. Oh, dude. Get on. Bro, oh my beans, dude. Holy. Wait. Shadow. Look, you can climb with this. Look. Example. Boom, you know. Now let me cook. Boom, bam. But like, you know. Boom. I like that. You know, that you do a little bit of, you know, climbing. You know. Little bit of fishes breaking. We do that. You know. Look, well, okay, yo, what could you even do with trapdoors, you know, like, get, jeez, masterful. Damn. Hey, we do a little bit of experimenting, you know. What am I even gonna do? Okay, you know what? Okay, well, okay, what should I do, you know, for entertainment? Okay, you know, okay, you know what if we, you know, like, kill one, you know, okay, hold up. Okay, I didn't mean to, oh my god. Okay, you know what could you even, okay, you know what, that's actually pretty nice, I would admit. But it's still, so, you know, like, wait, I think those, like, you know, like, shorts. Okay, like, they just, you know, like, sort of place, like, blocks and stuff. You know, like, different, like, sound effects, they can, like, make out, like, you know, like, a song or something. You know, I've seen those, you know, like, YouTube shorts or whatever. I don't know if y'all have seen it, but, you know, it's just stuff. Okay, I'm just visiting Amethyst now. Okay, let's just, you know, do something entertaining, y'all. Let's just, you know, do something entertaining. I can't, okay, let's just do something entertaining, y'all. Okay? Okay, yeah. Let's, you know, try to, you know, do something interesting. You know. But why do I, you know, like, have, wait, what the? Do y'all think I should, you know, like, make a sort of, you know, like, under, you know, ground thing? You know, like, a sort of, it's just, you know, like a base, but, you know, like, without this stuff. You know, you hear me? Oh, we do a little bit of hiding. Oh, wait. Get up. Hold on, yeah. Boom. Pam. Boom. You know, we do a little bit of, you know, breathing underwater, you know. Hold on. Don't mind my coughing out. It's just cause, like, you know, my throat. You know, we do a little bit of using our brain. I mean, not a little bit. You know, we gonna go mine. We gonna go mining. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh my god. We gonna go mining, y'all. We gonna go mining. We gonna go mining. Okay, okay, chill, chill. Oh my god. I keep. Jeez. My god, bro. Dude, I can't. It keeps on pushing me. Oh, you know, cause of that. Okay, interesting. Burn me, bro. Oh, get burned. Okay, you know what? Air pocket is crazy. Oh, wait, give me that, boy. Dude, get up. Pop, boom. Should I get on? Just like make a bridge, yo. Make a bridge. Make a bridge, yeah. We gonna make a bridge out of, you know, magma blocks, y'all. Let's go. Get on, you know. Oh heck, oh, what the heck, Come on. Oh. Dude, you know the, wait, air. Oh my god, I just created air. Okay, but you know, like, actually, you know. Okay, you know what, I might be a genius, You know what. Oh my god. Oh, okay, we do a little bit of mining. We do a little. Second. Oh my, you can. How's that even possible? Dude, how the heck? Okay, no, you don't. I don't even know what I was doing. But come on, like, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Oh, I found coal. Yeah, okay, you know what? Let's just, go mining here, okay? Yeah, let's do that. Oh, gotcha, so. We do a little bit of mining. I'm just, I'm not even holding my, shit's key with my pinky anymore. I'm just, like, holding it down with my middle and, pointer finger. So it's just, because my pinky already, like, hurts, dude. I don't even know. I'm not, trying to risk it, but. My. Look, exactly, I'm trying to do it with my pinky. I let go, like, dude. What? Boom. We do a little bit of mining, am I right? Well. Okay, shield. Oh, you know what? Yep. We do a little bit of mining, am I right? Ooh, what the heck? Dude, I lost like a lot of hearts doing that, bro. Oh my god. But what? Okay, y'all, what do you think I should do if like all this stuff? Cause like it just what am I gonna do with 6 pale moss blocks? What am I gonna do with 4 stone bricks? What am I gonna do with 2 stacks and 62 dirt? What am I gonna do with 4 stacks of 3 stacks and 49 spruce planks and 61 oak planks? Like, what are we gonna do with this? What am I gonna? I meant not we, but Okay, you know what? Let's just like try to. What if I make a building out of? What if I make a house out of moss? You know. Okay, you know what? What if we just make? I have an idea. What if we make houses? Like out of the most absurd blocks. Like the most like random blocks. Absurd. Whatever it's called. What is this block? Get okay. You know, we got diarrhea, boys. We got diarrhea. We do a little bit of moving. You know. You gotta. 5 o'clock. Oh yeah, wait. I forgot about that. Bye. You don't like. You know. You could. Okay. You know the. You know the cooking. What the? You know. I just. You know. Like. I just forgot about it. And I laughed. You know. We do a little bit of balling. We ball. Boys. We ball, brother. We ball. Okay, I see you. You know. You know. Okay, I'm looking like that. You know what? Okay. You know, wait, could you? Okay. You don't want. Okay. You don't want. No, you're tripping. Massive, am I right? Massive shot. That's massive. Massive. They all multiply. Oh, what the heck? The heck? Cause I know well. You buddy, you're. Oh, damn. Okay, my phone. Get it, boy. 2 hearts. Oh, my beans. Holy bean juice. Why does it, like, fire at a rapid rate? My god. Oh my god, 2 hearts. I'm shaking in my boots. But, you know, we do a little bit of getting injured, you know. Oh, ooh, you know. Decent bow. Okay, you know what? We got, you know, decent stuff. You know, that guy. Free starter pack, dude. You know, 4 bonus 2 game. 3, 6, 9, 12. Boom. My fault. Okay, my fault. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna make a carpet out of this, you know, like moss stuff, you know, like the moss carpet or whatever. You know, we're gonna do that. Where should I put this? You know, like, yeah, okay, you know what? Yeah. No, okay, wait, let me cook. Okay, you know what? Okay, wait. We ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know. Okay, wait, you know what? Okay, wait, you know what? That's just a. Yeah, okay, you know what? That's. Boom. Boom. Ping. Pop. Boom. Ping. Oh, wait, my fault. You know. Gotta mind everything, am I right? Oh, I actually, you know, okay, but yeah, you know, I picked out. Perfect. Okay, you know, okay, 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 you know what? Because, you know, boom. You know what? Boom. Okay, bro. You know, I don't care about you. You know, yeah. Dude, how? Get out! Perfect. Okay, okay, you know what? Yeah, let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. Look, you know W. Oh, my fault. You can't even, yeah, dude. You know, dude, you can't even tell us, like, you know, like a carpet on that. My God, over. Oh shoot, it's like that. It's like that. We ate. We're multiplying. Multiplier. We're multiplying, shot. Yes. Dude, you can like hear the sheets. You don't. Oh shoot. Like that. Oh shoot. I bet. I see you. Oh shoot. Okay. You just gotta, you know, a bone meal, you know, like a block right next to the grass. You know, it's a strat. It's the multiplying. There's, you know, like more grass than you don't carpet, but you know, it works. Yeah, it's like. Oh, wait, what? Oh shoot. Yeah, let me cook. We ball, boys. We ball. We genuinely ball. Yeah, let me cook. Boom, circle logo. Ha. Wait, can I make it, you know, like a master slime? You know? Oh wait, is that card? Oh damn. You know what? This is low key OP. Ha! Okay, you know what? We just going. You don't pick this up, so you know we do a little bit of balling. Am I right? Dude, look at that too. You know, it got some, you know, like blocks like underneath too, or you know, whatever. Do y'all think I should, you know, like play Skid again? You know, like, you know, that one video, you know, made on my channel. You know that was fun. You know, like the dark slides. You don't like that. You know, that was fun to, you know. You know, oh, 36. Oh my God, I'm stacked. 34 carbon, am I right? Oh my God. You know, we at. You know, we do a little bit of balling. We ball, boys, we ball. We genuinely ball, am I right? Okay, wait. You know, oh yeah, I forgot about that. We're gonna keep it in here. Okay, why did I, oh yeah, wait. Oh, you know, wait, Oh, I missed the ball. Oh, you don't, wait. No, I want them to be on the surface, though. You know. You know, oh yeah, oh yeah, I forgot about that. I was looking for the hidden underground ones, actually. Get up. So, oh yeah, I forgot about my logic for a second, but get up. Like, you know, you can see there's like, you know, like a couple of, you know, like underground ones. I just, you know, like want them on the, you know, surface, so, you know, they can multiply. You know, you hear me? You feel me? You know. 1, 2, and then 0. Great. Yup, you know, it's multiplying, it's growing. Pretty. I got. So, you know, pretty good decoration. Yeah. I'm gonna, cover my, I gonna cover my, like, whole,